Hey guys, I wanted to show you guys the finished product. She's all done. This room here, let me show you where I started from. 2 weeks ago. And that's not a consecutive day after day. You gotta remember, I only put in 6-7 hours in, 5-6 hours a day. So yeah, and that's not counting all the running and everything else that we do in between everything. So yeah, I'm figuring about 4 hours a day maximum that I got to actually work on this steady. Here's where I started. And I did this room first. This is small. Let me show you guys from back here once a little bit. Okay, there's two separate rooms. We have a room there, and if you go down, there's a big long wall, and then there's another room over there. So I started in this room here, came down along there, on the wall, and then I did this room here. This is actually I did on last Friday. I did all of this. Yeah. And that's our new furniture. Those are going in here. Those are bunk beds. One's going to go in here. One's going to go in that room. They're trundle beds, I guess, with the bed underneath at the bottom. Yeah, for the kids. And then the other day I had to come up to here and do up to a staircase. We have a wall, like I said, it's going to come off of here. This door right here will be hanging off of this beam with that. Yeah, they're gonna look like barn doors. I'm gonna paint them for them. We're gonna pickle them. It's gonna be a whitewash pickle, and then that'll hang right there with the wall over there. And as you see the door, pretty much where it'll come off of there, off that corner, and then slide over to our opening to get in back behind there, which will make this all open. And then I finished this up. What we did is we squared this off here. As you see, I put a nice square on there, and then I went and took all the scraps I had left over, all the pieces, and I did underneath their staircase. So they have a little storage space there. So this here is going to get, that won't be there. You see the little blocks, those are glass blocks. So we're going to fill this whole gap here in glass blocks, and then light it up from behind. So this will be on light, and then like I said, there's going to be a wall coming off of this pole here, going over to that pole there, along here. So this will be on the inside of his workroom. This here is just going to be a workroom. We're going to put up a bench up and the whole 9 yards. And if I turn around, this is going to go right directly over to that wall from this pole here. We'll carry us over there. And then we have another door over there, which will be going in here. And it'll be a sliding door also. Barn sliding door, and then this will be one giant wall along here, and I'm going to show you guys as we go along. We just got the wood and everything delivered in the garage. It's all out there right now, so yeah, I'll get a picture of it if I can. Where the sweeper is, from this pole here to that pole will be one solid wall right here, which the TV is going to go on for the whole rooms and for everybody to see. I don't have it zoomed out, do I? No, okay. So yeah, it's going to look really different. And then the ceiling's got to get painted yet. The walls are going to go up. They're going to be T11 with whitewash. So yeah, that's my next project. Floor's done. We're going to run transition strip around the edge here. And then this will either have carpet or some kind of work area thing. This here we're just going to do the same thing. I'm going to transition strip around the whole edge. And then we'll butt up to whatever with whatever we got. But at least this here gives him, from this perspective, he's going to have a wall right here in front of him. So he'll have this little bit of flooring to walk on. And then something more cushy or whatever back there that will transition to with something else. I don't know what he's decided yet. But yeah, the floor's done. It was a big floor, let me tell you guys. I want to say 14. I think it's 1,400 square feet. So I did probably 900 of it in flooring. Somewhere around there I think we came up with. So yeah, and then the walls are going to get done here. That's the surgical mark looking is where they had to cut the plastic to run electric for the boxes. There were no boxes down here, no outlets or nothing, just overhead lighting. So yeah, electrician come in and do that, and he got everything ran, so now the walls can go up, boxes are in. So we're all prepped and ready. Yeah, see, that's what they practice first, but then Found out it was such a pain to get through there, so they just sliced it and opened it up and made it much easier. That's why we have some blue transition tape. So I have to go through and tack all them with some staple guns. So that way it's all nice and tight before the grandkids get here, and then we get the walls up. We ain't got to fight with that. So yeah, that's what we're doing, guys. That's where we're at. As you see, one big beautiful floor. Sort of looks like a bowling alley. That's what it reminds me of. I hate bowling alleys. I'll tell you guys someday why. So yeah, there she is. You know, I don't even know. 12 and 12, 10 and 12, that's 20, and we got 10 foot, 30. She's about 40 feet long. So yeah, lots of fun, guys. That's what I do. I make things better. Take the old and make them new again. That's me. But yeah, there's our floor. I just out of scraps. I mean, I just took the scraps and cut them and shaped them and made them presentable. Some of the ends didn't have, so I had, yeah, you can see some of them ain't perfectly butted. But this is only going to be stored under here just to keep things off the floor. So if he wants to put something in there, they can. Until we get the rest of the floor. Because they have stuff here yet. It's got to go up. And so, yeah, guys. Oops. Let me get you around so I can see what I look like. Okay. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing. So, happy I put this up because I want to end the video. I want to show you guys the floor. I have a couple videos that they're not perfect, but just to give you guys the idea. And then we're going to go around the poles here. You can see where I left the gap because this is a floating floor. And then these poles are going to get wrapped in rope. We're going to get some heavy duty rope and wrap them real tight. That way if the kids can run around down here and they run into something, boom. Well, you ain't breaking a skull. You might get a little scratch out of it, but it ain't going to kill you. So yeah. And then we're going to start on the walls here coming up. We got a couple of different things we got to do. I got to get the doors up. I got to get things up for the beams. Yeah, so you guys will get to see what I do every day. This is it. This is where we're at now. This is what I do now. This is what pays the bills and keeps my YouTube going, guys. So we have to thank them. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing anything I'm doing right now. And I got this thing here coming up. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this shit for them. So, yeah. They haven't fully decided. They want to paint it, but they haven't fully decided the color. Or if not, let me show you guys. This was pickled once before. And it's got the pink patina to it. And it's white oak. So, don't think that's going to be staying down here. That's what they're debating on. Is whether they want to keep that down here or not. That's a very, 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 very expensive piece. Yeah, it was all handmade, like I said. So, it needs to be someplace safe. It may end up going up on this wall up at the top. They haven't decided, but they do not want a ball going through that or anybody running into it. So, yeah. So that's going to be my next project as far as this goes. And then I got to stain the doors, to pickle them, to whitewash those because the whitewash is going to be around the walls. That's going to be another thing I have to go work out and figure out how we're going to do that. I'm in the process now of trying to figure out how to go about pickling T11, which is an extremely hard thing to do. It's very rough. So yeah. So there we go, guys. Searching Souls. Later. Peace.